Good morning. It's a new week. It's Monday. I haven't gotten in on any trades, but welcome back to the channel again. Thanks for following. If you have been following, especially if you have been following from episode 1, this is going to be the 4th episode, and let's get it. So we're starting off with the Japanese index trade I've been holding since last week. So you can see we had gotten here. So on Sunday, 11 p.m., market opened pretty crazy. If you could recall, my take profits was supposed to be here. This was supposed to be my take profit. So market opened and was already above our take profit. So it opened in a quite good way. So you will see this extra move was about $20 extra. My take profit was $101, but we closed out with 123. I know that is that. So jumping to my dashboard, I got in on this trade on Thursday, and it hit take profit for 123. So this was basically a 6R on Sunday. So pretty good week. Overall PNL is 152. Then you can see my balance here. So my starting balance for this week is 5,024. So I'm starting Monday with 5,024. That's pretty good. So jumping to trading view, I do have some setups. I'm just speculating. This Japanese index breaker block type entry. So this is what I have on USD for today. Inducement. This is the other block market left behind, and I'm going for the sell. It's kind of risky because we've just been consolidating and we haven't broken structure, but I'm going for the risk. Alright, so guys, I did forget to show you this setup on GBP/AUD. I was looking for buys on GBP/AUD. Market is bearish, but it tapped into a breaker block, so that's why I'm going with this. So we're in, and it shows 4R here, but on this thing MT5 it doesn't. It's not 4R. The trade I'm risking 125, and it's just $84. So it's not even up to a $4, 3 point something. So this is the trade. I'm not greedy because this market is bearish. I'm not going out at this breaker block. So let's see how it goes. Alright guys, we're back. Still Monday. London session. GBP/AUD hit SL. We're down about $21. So that sucks. Looking at EU, I had missed my I already mentioned that. So I'm looking at this re-entry. Ooh, I didn't see this. When did this happen? That's crazy. We took out this inducement. So this is what I'm looking at on EU. And I also spotted something on Bitcoin Cash, although it looks like it may be on its way to going. So rounding up the day, guys, we have this loss on EU. We had a loss on GBP/AUD, but then I tried something I've not tried in a long time. That's a theory called flip zone from one of my people I learned that from. We're going for a buy. Market took out. This was the other block I was using. Market took out the other block, and so he said that the character reverses. So this became a breaker. This whole zone was now valid for sells. I was like, okay, let me try that. Markets actually didn't go to TP like this daily order block zone. This is a 4-hour order block zone for buys. So I said, okay, let me look at that. So I targeted here, and whoa, this drop is good. This to trade gave me a hard time because after taking 2 losses in a row, it wasn't funny at all. So I was kind of feeling like this will be where the trade will trigger from this other block, but then also from fear of missing out, I didn't. So this would have been a clean 6R, but I settled with 3.4. And on this side, risked 20, which is even crazy. Usually I wouldn't have done that. But since it wasn't a re-entry, it was an actual trade. You can see, show you on 5 minutes. We got in for buys on GBBAD. We got in for buys here. We got stopped out here. I got in for a sell here. We some tips from getting stopped out, and markets made this retracement. So I wanted to post to get this. I have a trade on Bitcoin. This is still Monday, about 11 p.m. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. I have this on the 4-hour, and we have this on Bitcoin Cash. For some weird reason, okay, it's not a weird reason, it's already triggered on Trading View, but because of spread on this, I will not mark it as it triggered. So this is what we're looking at on Bitcoin Cash, and on Bitcoin, this is what we are looking at. Alright, good morning everybody. I'm back, and it's Tuesday morning. Well, some drama happened in the night. Excuse me. But we are back. So GBBAD, the sell actually hit a stop loss, but I had closed the trade about here for about a $2 profit. So yeah, that's what happened with GBBAD, because I had noticed this double bottom formation. I was like, okay, I'm not going to wait till the trade comes back. So if you take my stop loss, I close it about here. The Bitcoin setup I had shown you by around 11 yesterday. This is Bitcoin. Been consolidating at my entry. Bitcoin Cash. I really don't understand what this pair is trying to do. It moved up, came back, spiked, almost hitting stop loss, and this went up. Just I hope for the best. Then looking at an entry on UJ, can see we had this reaction here, buys, and this is also a daily order block zone. This is a daily order block. This candle, I see we dug real deep into it, and I'm expecting a push out of this order zone, and my next target is pretty far, but I'm expecting UJ to be bullish for quite some time. Target is about here, this order block, so I'm just going out on a week of this candle here. So that's why you see me aiming so far. Current balance is 4959. This back and forth isn't the best, and this is our equity. We would have been at 480, but gold took 20 from us. Okay, yes, I forgot to mention I took a trade on gold in the middle of the night, still looking for buys. I was looking to buy gold, but then I thought this was a sort of manipulation. After I broke out of this range, it was a manipulation. It tapped into a daily supply level, its daily demand level. I thought to buy, but apparently I was wrong. Wake up to a stop loss. I entered with a fair value gap. Market came, went up a bit, smashed my stop loss. I would say, okay, I could look for a selling opportunity on gold. And if I had wanted to sell, I'd sell from about here. But I'll just stay off gold for now. So this is what I have. Bitcoin Cash. It was about 2, now 11. Bitcoin is 6. It's just crazy what this pair is doing. I just hope it doesn't end up being a stop loss. So I'll keep you guys posted later on. It's reasons like this that show me that I need to. You can imagine this. I'm glad I actually closed this trade, because if I had taken this stop loss, if I got this stop loss, it would have been very painful. See the drop. Well, at this point, it's safe to say that I am bearish on this pair. Then UJ, USJPY. I have high hopes for this trade. I have very, very high hopes for this trade. It's a 15-hour trade, but I've actually cut down my risk. Like, I don't think I'll wait this long. So you see that it's different. So let's jump to MT5. So jumping to MT5, you can see that we are currently on Bitcoin Cash. We're up $35 on Bitcoin Cash, 31 on Bitcoin, and 13 on USDJPY. I was actually floating 20 plus on USDJPY, but retraced. I just hope it retraced for good measure. So as I had said, I'm not going to break even on this trade. I'm just going to leave it to run. Let me leave it to breathe. Hopefully there's going to be a push later on in the day. I hope these guys move well, because I'm at the point of, if all these trades go as planned, this is it, payout. Because the take profit on the both of these pairs, these trades are, the take profit for UJ, okay, well, my take profit is really far. So my take profit is pretty high. So we have 250 on UJ, 110 on Bitcoin Cash, and 112. So Bitcoin, the two Bitcoins combined is 222. Let's call it 210, because I'm going to be charged swap this night. So UJ, as it stands, unless UJ hits a stop loss, I'm not going to take any trade on this account anymore. So let's hope for the best, guys. Catch you later. Alright, good morning, guys. It's Wednesday morning and we are bleeding. Really bleeding. It's really sad that we could float so much in profits, and by the time we come back, we're already bleeding. So as you can see, I had a re-entry on Bitcoin Cash. Was risking 10. Hit stop loss. This came back to my entry, but I had actually just closed the trade. I closed it on a $7 loss and 10, so a total of $20 loss here. As I mentioned yesterday, I wasn't going to take any break even. I wasn't going to set break even. Well, I came back to bite me severely. Bitcoin, as you can see, with stop loss on Bitcoin. As you can also see, we hit a stop loss on USDJPY. Oh shit, so this was a terrible trading start of the week. It's really bad. So although I reduced my risk to about 12, I thought it was 10, but for some reason I realized it was $12 I lost. So these are 3 losses. Jumping to MT5. We're floating at around 4,959. Now we're 908. It really sucks. It really sucks. I had the limits on Japanese index, but it doesn't look like market is going to be coming towards the direction of that limit anytime soon. You can see this was it, but well, we had this expansion to the upside, and now the market is coming back here anytime soon. So alright guys, it was a pretty rough time since I recorded. The last set of trades was USDJPY, Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin. Basically all Bitcoin hit stop loss. I'll show you guys at the end of the week, because I didn't record yesterday. It's pretty bad. You can see USDJPY, it hit stop loss. Although I had shrunken my risk to about $12. Bitcoin, I'll go to crypto. Bitcoin hit stop loss. I'll say Bitcoin hit stop loss. We're trying to buy, but Bitcoin has been selling since then. Bitcoin Cash, I had a re-entry. I did have a re-entry here, as you can see. As you can see, I had a re-entry, hit stop loss. I closed the main trade on a loss of 7. The re-entry was 10 for a combined loss of 17. So that was the day before yesterday. I I did take a trade on gold. Also a stop loss. It's just been, I've been bleeding. So you can see this was me being greedy. It was me being greedy. It was like, I should have protected this low. But in real time, this is actually where I protected. This was where I protected. So markets came and wicked me out. I saw the trade. The trade was on 5 minutes, I believe. So yes, I just protected only here. Not expecting market to go this low, but market came, took me out and bought. So this was, you see the setup, this was the setup, but this is the setup I'm currently waiting for, which, no, I'm not waiting for it because I've deleted the limits. It's been pretty rough. I didn't take this. I was waiting for confirmation, but I haven't seen anything. GBP I got in on a trade in GBP yesterday. My psychology is messed up, pretty messed up. So the trade, we started off in the trade was moving back and forth, gave me a double bottom in my stop loss. But then even after seeing this confirmation, I was like, I don't know what's happening. It went up, came back, and was just messing with me. I closed off about $0.69 loss. I got in on UJ also. This was, I think I may have deleted it. This was the entry though. This was the entry for the trade. So let me quickly draw that out. This was the entry for the trade. I saw it play out, but then because of correlation, I was suspecting, okay, EU should sell while UJ buys. But then EU was buying and UJ also buying. I was just really confused what was happening. So this was the trade. I missed out on it. So I was supposed to go in here. But right now, this is, it was about a 7-hour trade. About a 7-hour. Sorry for deleting it. So this is what would have been on. Well, I didn't take the trade. And now this was me trying to chase the market after I'm seeing a bullish change of character. So now I'm fully bullish on USDJPY. So I haven't taken any trades today. It's only this gold loss that I have for today. And we're down to 4,885. We started the week on 5,024. We're down bad. We're really down bad. So we hope for the best. Okay, NAS. I have a limit, yes, on NAS 100. On NAS 100, it's a lower time frame. It's raining. Sorry for the noise. Also sorry for the sound quality in advance. So I had this setup. We had this, market came back and has given me confirmation, so I'm looking to enter from here. Now, I'm not going to be greedy. Normally, I only protect here, but now I'm covering the entire level. So that's the limit I have on last 100. So you can see on 5 minutes, we're protecting this other block. We're getting in from here. We're risking about 20.41, aiming for a new all-time high of 129. That's the best I can do. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. I might start making some recordings from my phone because I wasn't with my system throughout yesterday. So let's see how that goes. Alright guys, good morning. It's Friday morning, last day of the trading week. And we are back again. So 2 trades, minimal risk. You can already see one is looking scary right now. USDJPY went in for a sell. Although my main trade is a buy down here, but I wanted to sell to buy. I'm risking just $10 on this because it's not high probability, and I'm like, okay, in case it goes south, I won't cry heavily for it. Already my account is red. Starting the day with 460. Account is on 460. So I'm use UJ
looking like I'm risking 10, by the way. Then on gold, since we're already here, gold is a sell on gold, $10. Target is 62. So I refined it was actually supposed to be a 2-hour trade. So this guy is looking deadly. Gold is looking surprisingly good. I just hope it's not just carrying us for a ride. It's not taking us for a ride. Let's see what happens. That's scary. Let's see what happens. But regardless of whatever happens, I'm fine with the outcome because I didn't go with my full risk of 20, going 10. So basically, if they both hit SL, it's like me taking one loss of 20. So that's what we're looking at. Then Bitcoin, these are the only pairs I looked at today. UJ, gold, and Bitcoin. I'm not taking any other thing. If none of them come to my entry, if none of them trigger nothing, if I hit stop loss on the 3 of them, then we know we're done for the week. Back to the drawing board. So for Bitcoin, it's just a trade of 2 hour. This one I'm going full risk because this is a 4 hour time frame, and this is a trade I'm quite comfortable with. So other block, I'm expecting market to go back. We have inducements, especially on 3 hours. You can find the inducement, which is this week. Then expecting market to come into the supply zone for the trade.
All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Market has closed. Reviewing the last trades I had for Friday. Sorry, I've not been able to record as normal because I've not been in my usual zone. But we took 2 trades on Friday. I had mentioned minimal risk. Here's JPY. We got wicked out. It was a tiny wick. We did not hit CP and gold XAU. Well, I know a bit. This one was more of a break even. Even me 1:2. About it showed me $16. So I had every reason to break even. And also given how the trade was moving. So if I had stuck to my original zone, if I could protected my original zone, that was it. You're saying that I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. Alright guys, this is the dashboard, funded accounts, number of account passed. So this is where we are, currently active. Go down. Started on it. So actually every week we made a win. Just this week. So it's that if you can see that all my wins tend to cover, except this was 60. Okay, now this was basically a break-even week. This week was a profitable week. And this was the only red. So these are 2 trades, which is only USD JPY that I lost out. But look at the trading over history. Oh, 30. UG I lost that. Oh, it's break even. This was on last 100. Now buys I took stop. So you can see that pretty much my risk has been 20 or 10. In this case, I don't really know. So we hope for a new good month, but we only have to study, clear uncertainty and doubt. So thank you for following me on this journey. Let's see what November has to offer. Catch you later, guys.